For Ultimate Team coins, check out thefootshop.com, their link is in the description below, and for a discount on your coins, use Nepo at checkout. What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome to my Team of the Year prediction video. Team of the Year is out Monday, the 12th of January, or at least that is when it is announced in real life. If per the previous years, it will be announced on Monday the 12th. The defenders will be put out Monday, straight after they've been announced. They will go run through to Wednesday at 6 PM when the midfielders will be put out. When the midfielders are out, guys, you will then see the attackers at Friday at 6 PM and the midfielders will then be out of packs, and then Sunday from around, I think, midnight or maybe midday, you will get the whole 11 players in packs. So it's going to be a massive pack week next week. Now I'm going to give you guys my prediction. Of course, this is just my opinion, and if you guys don't know already, you can check out the Team of the Year website. The formation is going to be 4-3-3, and whilst you guys may think, oh, you've got this player wrong, you've got that player wrong in the wrong position, this and that, they have the way the midfielders, defenders and attackers are. So for example, Thomas Müller is in as an attacker, so obviously probably Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi are going to get the first two attacker spots. I personally believe Robben will get the third, so Müller isn't going to be in there because you can't have him as a midfielder because he's in as an attacker. And it's the same thing with Philipp Lahm. He's not going to be in as a midfielder because he is in as a defender. So without further ado, guys, if you could drop a thumbs up on the video, that would be absolutely awesome. Let's try and get this over 10,000 likes. And if you guys think I'm wrong, or if you guys got difference in opinion, let me know in the comment section below, or tweet me. Go to foothead.com and build the team. You can build it in the gold cards because you can't make the blue cards like that. If you want to build me the team and show me who you think will be in Team of the Year. So let's get into it. Of course, first and foremost, guys, we're going to be having Manuel Neuer as the goalkeeper. There is no shadow of a doubt he is going to be the best goalkeeper, or he has been the best goalkeeper in the world over the last 12 months. You know, De Gea has been making a name for himself over the last few months, really, but Neuer's been there and thereabouts. You know, won the World Cup with Germany, had a great season anyway with Bayern. I've given them card stats what I think they're going to be around. I don't think they're going to be exactly like this, but I just kind of added them roughly what I think they're going to be, and I think Neuer's going to be a 96, but you know, it could be a 95, could be a 97, who knows. So Neuer is the first player we've got, guys. As we move on to the first defender, I think Thiago Silva is going to be in there. The defenders were pretty difficult to choose, not even nearly as difficult as the midfielders, but they were pretty difficult to choose. Thiago Silva had a good World Cup with Brazil, had a crazy good season with PSG, and has been year on year one of the best defenders in world football, and I think that's no different this year. He's played absolutely amazing for PSG, and of course for me deserves that spot in the defence. There are four defenders, like I say, guys. The formation is 4-3-3. The next defender we got, guys, is Sergio Ramos. Of course, Spain not having the best of World Cups. This is, you know what's funny? I talk about the World Cup sometimes like it feels like it was so long ago, even though it was only a few months ago. And sometimes I sit here and I think, wait, what, did Spain do good? Did they do bad? Was Ramos even in the World Cup? Was he injured? Sometimes you just can't remember. But I'm pretty sure. Maybe I just won't talk about the World Cup. Let's just talk about his Real Madrid times, because he had a crazy good season for Real Madrid. Of course, Real Madrid won the World Club Championships. However, that was in January. Or was it? Maybe it was the end of December. I think it was in January. But it was either the end of December or the beginning of January. But he won the World Club Championship with Real Madrid. He won the Champions League with Real Madrid. He in general had a crazy good season, scored some very important goals, and has proved himself again to be one of the best defenders in world football, and for me deserves a spot in Team of the Year. Next up, guys, we've got Jerome Boateng, someone who's come on leaps and bounds this year. He is an amazing centre-back in my opinion, another Bayern player. Of course, World Cup winner with Germany, crazy good season with Bayern, who cleaned up in their domestic leagues, and again this year are playing absolutely phenomenally. And once again, I think Boateng is going to be in there. A lot of people might think Mats Hummels deserves the spot. He had a crazy good World Cup with Germany, again winning it. However, because of Dortmund's form this season, the fact that I think they're still bottom of their domestic table, the fact that the last 3 months for Hummels hasn't been the best, I think that reason alone is going to knock him out and leave that fourth spot for Philipp Lahm. Now, I personally believe EA will still make Philipp Lahm a CDM when he comes out in packs. However, he is one of the defenders for Team of the Year, so he might be a right back in Team of the Year. Alaba is missing, yeah. Alaba had a crazy good season. Dani Alves potentially could be in there. You know, there's a few centre-backs that we're missing as well. You know, you could say Vincent Kompany deserves to be in there. There are a few centre-backs missing, but I think Lahm is going to get that final defensive spot because once again, he won the World Cup with Germany and he's played out of his skin for Bayern Munich. You know, he really, really has been one of the best players in world football, let alone one of the best defenders / midfielders in world football. He did play centre defensive midfielder for most of the season, which makes it kind of interesting as to why he is down as a defender in the team of the year. As we move on to the next player, guys, I've actually got Ronaldo next. We're going to go through the midfield last. Ronaldo's a shoo-in for winning the team of the year, and in my opinion will be the Ballon d'Or winner. He has been the best player in world football over the last 12 months. He has absolutely improved his game year on year on year, and it's crazy to see how many goals he scores and how well he plays. Yeah, he gets a fair few penalties, but take nothing away from how the man plays. I also do believe he's going to be a 99 this year, just because Messi is the poster boy of EA. So Messi, who I also believe is going to be in Team of the Year, will be a 98. Now, if Ronaldo is the best player in the world, how can you give him the same rating of a card as another player in the game? If he's the world's best player, he's going to have to be a 99 in my opinion. And that takes us on to the next player, who is Lionel Messi, who I think will be a 98. I also think, guys, just going back to Ronaldo, I think he's going to go in as a striker. This could cause a huge market crash if 99 Ronaldo or 98 Ronaldo striker comes out in packs. But he plays a lot at striker for Real Madrid, and of course he plays at striker for Portugal. I honestly believe he's going to be a striker. You know, I've asked for a striker informs before. EA never gave them, because if a website suggests he started at left wing but he moved into the striker role, EA suggests that he's a left winger, so they make his inform at left wing. However, if you start at left wing, but the way Real Madrid play, he transitions to a striker many times, and usually actually starts as a striker for Real Madrid, how can you deny him over the course of a year that striker card? So I believe it's going to be a striker card. I hope I'm not wrong, because it would be awesome if he is a striker. But Messi, guys, will be in as well as one of the forwards. And then the third forward spot for me will be Arjen Robben. There were many people that were close in contention for this third forward spot, in my opinion. But Robben had a crazy good World Cup for Holland and has been outstanding for Bayern, again cleaning up domestically, and has scored some incredible goals. He's become so much better as a player over the last 12 months. Like, when I used to think of Robben, thought of a selfish player, you know, a guy who was all about himself, never about the team. But since Guardiola has been at Bayern, he has transformed the way Bayern play, and he's transformed the way Robben plays. And Robben, for me, is an outstanding footballer and definitely will be in that top 3 for the strikers there. We then come on to the midfielders, guys. This was so hard to pick just three midfielders. There were so many world-class midfielders this year. First up, I think Bastian Schweinsteiger is going to be one of the midfielders. Once again, World Cup winner with Germany, domestic clearance with Bayern. You know, he was absolutely phenomenal. I think he's been injured for a bit of this season, although don't quote me on that. For some reason, it's in my head that he has been injured for a while. But he had a great season anyway. He won absolutely everything. World Cup, a cup, a league, a World Cup. Obviously, Bayern didn't do well in the Champions League, didn't win the Champions League, but you know, you can't take anything away from how well Schweinsteiger has played this season, coming on and showing himself as one of the best midfielders in world football. And next up, guys, I've got James Rodriguez, who I think is absolutely guaranteed to be in Team of the Year. James Rodriguez, of course, in the French league cleaned house in terms of his ability. They didn't win the title, but had a phenomenal season. Went to the World Cup, and for me was the best player in the World Cup. Absolutely, hands down, scored some cracking goals, probably got the goal of the tournament as well. And then since he's been at Real Madrid, he's also been playing incredibly well. And that leaves just one midfielder spot, guys. And it was so hard to think of this midfielder spot, but I've given it to Eden Hazard. Maybe a little bit of a, wait, what? Eden Hazard? But yeah, he's been so consistent for Chelsea over the year. He scored some great goals. He's had a fantastic season so far this season as well, playing very well. And although there are many, like you could argue Toni Kroos could be in there, Xavi Alonso could be in there, Luka Modric could be in there. Some people actually think Thomas Müller is going to get that midfield spot, but as I said before, Müller is down as a striker or a forward, so he can't go in the midfield section. I think Hazard's going to get it, although that is a controversial pick. So there is my first 11, guys. There, of course, is no bench in Team of the Year. It is just 11 players. So let me know in the comment section who you guys think will be in there, or send me your team on twitter.com/NepentheZ through Foothead, and let me know who you think will be the first 11 for this Team of the Year. But this is going to be the end of the video, guys. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.